Hey, good evening, everybody. How you all doing? This your boy, Rod Thomas Jr., and this is the real news behind the news. Oh, yeah, today is September 26th, 2020. And I know y'all, as y'all come in right now, ain't nobody on this video but me. But as you all come in, please leave your comments, man. Join in this conversation because this is a deep conversation that we as America need to have. I mean, literally, this is probably going to be one of the deepest videos I've ever done. And even though it's something that most people going to find trivial and insignificant. But let's talk about voter fraud in this upcoming election. What to expect? Do we expect blood in the streets? Because where it look like right now, neither the Trump or the Biden camp is going to accept the election results because they already know. Hey, what's up, Had Night? How's it going, man? Hey, help me out in this video, man. As a moderator, I got a couple of y'all moderators. First of all, I also want to thank Sister Powers for you know what you did, the donation that you made today. Everything helps. Everything helps, and I really appreciate that we have subscribers who really love what we do here at the Real News Behind News. You two also had not smashed the like button. Yeah, we gotta give them to smash the like button because this finna be deep, y'all. You know, it's so deep to the point where Donald Trump is saying he might have to basically apply the Insurrection Act after this election. Because guess what, people? I've been telling y'all now for months. We're not going to know who the president of the United States is probably until sometime January or February next year, maybe longer. Because Donald Trump, it comes out this week that Donald Trump is saying that he's not really going to submit to those results if he doesn't win because of the possibility of voter fraud. Hillary Clinton came out this week and told Joe Biden, if he loses the elections, do not surrender because there's possible voter fraud. So if both parties are already telegraphing that they're going to try to steal the election and there's going to be massive voter fraud, what does that leave us as the people of the United States of America? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be so crazy, again, that Donald Trump is thinking about imposing the Insurrection Act where he's going to put out the military to quell possible violence that's going to stem from this election result. Hey, Miss Kimberly, I just tried to put you as a moderator. You should have a wrench by your name. I'm going to go back after I do this, video. Either way it goes. We got to check that out. I got to find out what's really going on because I just gave somebody a moderator a wrench, and I thought it was you. So we'll have to go back and revisit it. Hey, that's Sister Powers again. Thank you, Sister Powers. May God bless you 1,000-fold. You helped us out because we were able to get these little puppies some food. But anyway, let's go back. Let's get back to what we're talking about now. This election fraud, are y'all realizing when I say that it is nothing more than a free-for-all in election fraud? Y'all realize they just found almost 1,000-some ballots in a dumpster. I think it was in Pennsylvania of military personnel who voted early. That early voting. Oh, let me see. Let me look at y'all comments. Well, it's about to go down. Somebody will be having a heart attack, a suicide, and they'll be home. Especially if the Clintons are. Well, it's more than, Hillary got her hand involved in it when it comes to the Biden campaign. And I could give y'all some real game. Joe Biden is just the front for Kamala Harris. Because if Joe Biden wins the presidency, give him 6 months. The Democrats themselves are going to ask him or force him to step down. And Kamala Harris will become your first female president. I'm not going to say first black president because she ain't black. But anyway, yeah, it is getting out of hand already. And we still got almost at least, 40-some days, 35, 39. We still got less than a month and a half away. We're still less than a month and a half away from the election. And you can already see both parties telegraphing their intent to steal this election. And then again, if I go back to what I was saying. Now, another important thing that's happened that goes along with what I've been telling you. Remember how I was telling you that the voter fraud is going to be so rampant that even now your mainstream media has to come out and say there is going to be a possible potential for massive voter fraud. Shit that I've been telling you for months now. Even your mainstream media can't hide the fact right now that both parties are trying to steal this election through mail-in ballots. So much to the point that even the Democrats now are changing their tune and saying that, well, if possible, go out and vote personally, in person. This is how wild this election is getting. Because remember how I always was saying, the Democrats want you to get out there in the streets right now protesting behind all this police brutality, but they don't want you to go to the polls and vote because of COVID-19. But again, you can get out there in the tens of thousands and protest behind police brutality. Just say half the people that protested are not wearing masks. They definitely not social distancing. You see what I'm saying? You can't go. You can get out in the street and protest in all these numbers, but you can't go and vote one day. So now even the Democrats are telling people, even if you got a mail-in ballot, take it to the polls personally, because everybody see the potential. I ain't gonna even say potential. It's gonna be massive voter fraud in this election. Again, so much to the point that Trump is saying that he's not gonna leave office peacefully behind this election. Because again, you got to count in all the early ballots, all the mail-in ballots. You got to count all those ballots, man. So for the first time in a long time, we're not going to know who the president of the United States is on November the 3rd. It's getting so bad that Trump is saying, the reason why he's saying that he's not really going to accept those results, he's saying he's going to leave it up to the Supreme Court. Oh yeah, y'all go back and check out the news. And I'm giving you the real news behind the news. But Trump is saying that he's going to leave it up to the Supreme Court to decide who is the president. Do y'all realize how crazy it's getting? It's getting so crazy. Black people, do you realize how they pander to us for votes? To the point where you got a bunch of strippers out in Atlanta talking about get your booty out to the poll and vote. Literally. And black people are eating that shit up. You got a bunch of whores. That's really, if you a stripper, no offense, ma'am, I'm not trying to judge you, but you are a whore. All you doing is selling coochie on a pole. You're hanging on a pole, selling coochie, and you got the nerve, to sit up here and make a video saying get your booty down to the poll and vote. I'll tell you really how you get black people down there to vote. All you got to do is have some chicken and watermelon flavored Kool-Aid on voting day. Negroes will be down there in droves for some of that chicken and watermelon flavored Kool-Aid. I'm just keeping it real, man. I know I might have overstepped when I said that, but truth is what it is. Everybody else pandering. Remember in the last election, Hillary Clinton went on the Breakfast Club and she talking about she like chicken and she keep a bottle of hot sauce in her purse. And she pulled a bottle of hot sauce out. All they think is we as black people just stupid enough that all we do is look at TV and say, well, I'm going to vote for them because them strippers said, get my booty down to the poll. To all you strippers, after y'all go and vote, I got a poll that y'all come down on. For real. Because that shit is crazy. They think we are so fucking stupid and sexually depraved that we will now turn to listening to strippers to tell us who to go vote for. This is crazy. It really is. And again, man, you got to understand that, again, the potential for voter fraud is so massive that even your mainstream media cannot hide it anymore. You got to realize most of your mainstream media, you got pretty much two camps. You got the Fox camp, You got the right wing camp and the left wing camp. The left wing camp is realizing that, well, we are not the only ones that's capable of voter fraud anymore. Trump and his people are just as capable of committing voter fraud. So we really do have to depend on those in-person ballots more than we do the mail-in ballots. Because let me show you, how easy is it for your mail-in ballot to disappear? Y'all seen where that one chick, a post office worker was just fired not too long ago and facing charges because she dumped a whole bunch of mail in the trash in a parking lot. Again, just in Texas this week, they arrested 4 people for ballot harvesting. You know, I ain't gonna go into much detail on what that's about, but it's basically they're putting out false ballots. You see what I'm saying? Because with mail-in voting, who is to say that the person that's actually sending it in is the person that's actually the person that's supposed to be sending it in? There's no way to identify that person or make sure that person is a legitimate person and who's eligible to vote. Now you got all these illegal immigrants coming in here. They getting ballots too in the mail. So you got the perfect storm for either party to commit massive voter fraud, bruh. So either way it go, I'm going to just be real. This election, no matter who wins, is going to go down with an asterisk by it because there's no way in the hell we can tell who's actually won this election legitimately. This is crazy, y'all. Like I said, you got strippers right now saying, get your booty down to the pole. I'm like, bring your booty over here to this pole, man. And we'll talk about the election while you dancing on this pole. But I'm not going to take a bunch of motherfucking strippers serious. I mean, not belittling them or putting them down. But how the fuck you going to take somebody who sell pussy serious? Somebody sell pussy for a living. How you going to take them serious about anything? Who's paying them? Now, I was talking to somebody else. We're going to talk about who's really funding a lot of this voter fraud. Believe it or not, Black Lives Matter. Because Black Lives Matter, yo, I keep telling you all, and you all starting to see it now. Black Lives Matter has done more in the last 6 months to damage their brand than anybody else could have done in 5 years. Black Lives Matter is not a social advocacy group anymore. They are a political pack. All the money that is generated that pretty much goes to Black Lives Matter goes to your Democratic Party. I'm going to just keep it real on another subject. The Democrats are the ones who really pushing up these riots and shit going around here in the country right now because they know they can't win an election. So they have to create a diversion that will get you polarized, that will get you so emotional that you're going to go out and vote and say, we gotta stop Trump from winning to stop police brutality, as if Donald Trump is really, as if police brutality only started when Donald Trump became president of the United States. Republican, I got some good news. Let me skip and go, I'll come back to it. We got some good news. Now the Democrats are so scared that they're going to lose this election that Nancy Pelosi and other Democrats are now coming back trying to give you stimulus. Remember, they basically told us a couple of weeks ago to go fuck ourselves. Oh, now the Democrats right now saying, well, we got to do something. We got to give people another stimulus check, and we got to make sure that those people on unemployment get an extra $300-400. Why now? They wasn't giving a damn about us a month ago when they took that vacation. And Donald Trump had to come out and literally take money from FEMA to give to the people across America that's receiving unemployment. Because again, you got 30 million people unemployed here in America right now due to this virus. And the Democrats and Republicans sat there in Congress, bullshitted all this time. People are losing homes. People cannot feed their families. People cannot afford medication. Another thing that Donald Trump is doing to try to pander, He's saying he's going to give all the seniors $200 to help with medicine. All this shit is a result of them trying to pander to their political base, right, to get this, to win this election, bro. That's what it all. Anything that they say they're going to give you, guess what? They're not giving you shit, because the money that they vote and allocate to give you extra unemployment, to give you that $200 for the seniors, for the medication, all this money that they giving you is your money from Jump Street. That money comes out of your pocket every week when you get a paycheck. When Marvin Gaye say money, we make it, but before we see it, they take it. Yeah, that's where that money comes. It's your money. So they're sitting up here playing games with your money now, giving you a bone, throwing you an enticement so that you can go and vote for the Democrat. Because now Nancy Pelosi is saying, well, yeah, we do need to come up with some kind of form of stimulus before the election. When just a month ago, she didn't give a damn about any kind of stimulus. Let's see if we got, what the latest comments we got. Chicken and water. For real, that's all you got to do. It's just tell black people, you come on down here to the polls. We got big jars of chicken and watermelon flavored Kool-Aid, and all you got to do is vote Democrat. That's really what they trying to do. Now, I'm not Democrat or Republican, and if it seems like I talk more about the Democrat than I do Republican, that's because the Democrats are more full of shit than the Republican, because they pander to us. Really, the Democrats got them some new niggas. They don't really give a fuck about black folks no more. They got them some new niggas, the Hispanics and the other illegal immigrants. They the new niggas. I can see them now in class. You know what I'm saying? Okay, everybody, let's hear it. Nigga, 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 nigga. That's what they be teaching them in them new classes. these illegal immigrants that coming over here when they try to get their citizenship. That's how they become a good citizen, when they learn how to say nigga. So they be in class talking about nigga, 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 nigga. Oh, you're close. If you get your ass kicked, then you know you got it right. That's really what's going on, bro. They don't care about black people. They think we so stupid again that they can put a bunch of strippers out there in front of us and tell us to get our booties down to the pole. And Negro gonna be going down there talking, I'm gonna go down there because I know there's gonna be some strippers down there when we go to vote. This is how crazy this shit is, man. But again, it's so crazy that Trump is saying that he might have to have the military on standby, because they know there's going to be riots and protests behind this election. It's crazy. Moderators, I thank y'all. Chicken and watermelon, Trump that is. I heard, I believe he won't. You're so right, because he's already campaigning as Harry. Oh yeah, have you noticed? Pay attention. You'll catch Biden and Harris slipping every now and then, and they're saying the Harris administration. They're already telegraphing to you what's going to happen if Joe Biden wins. Joe Biden, if he wins, he will not last 6 months, because the Democrats know that he's an Alzheimer's patient. Y'all, I cannot wait to see this debate that's coming up. I think the first debate is going to be Tuesday. We want to see how Joe Biden is going to handle up under pressure. Donald Trump is going to slam that man, bro. Too bad they probably already got predetermined questions, and the moderator of that debate is going to have to do his best to keep Trump from going hard in the paint. But come on, Joe Biden don't even deserve to have car keys, much less keys to the White House, because he's an Alzheimer's patient. Donald Trump is going to kill this man in this debate, bro. So what's happening is the Democrats know they got a lame duck running for president. Their whole objective is to get Joe Biden in. And then once he gets in, they're going to pull a fast one and make him say that I need to retire because my health and my mental stability is not such that I should be the leader of the United States. That's going to make Kamala Harris the first female president, and if possible, Nancy Pelosi is going to be your vice president. That's how the Democrats looking at this shit, bro. Man, it's crazy what's really going on. Anything else y'all want to talk about, man? Because I need to go in there and fix me some chicken and eat a little piece of watermelon and drink some Kool-Aid. But, excuse me, black people, white people, all people of America, go down in person and vote, bro. Again, I cannot emphasize the importance of us voting in person, because mail-in ballots are they're ripe for election fraud. Anybody can send in a ballot, man, who's not a registered voter, bro. But they're telling you now, at first the Democrats were telling you that you need to mail your ballots in because of COVID-19. It's too dangerous. That's because they was really trying their best to get an upper hand on the election fraud. But now even the Democrats are saying, well, maybe you do need to go down and vote in person, because they realize that the Republicans are just as capable of committing election fraud themselves. Either way it go, this election is going to be a fraud. Again, Trump was not saying that he's just going to be a spoiled brat and not going to leave the White House if he loses. Trump is telling you the truth. And now even the Democrats are echoing his truth, because Hillary just told Joe Biden this week. Hillary Clinton told Joe Biden this week, do not accept the results of this election if you lose. Why would she tell him that? Because of the opportunity to commit voter fraud, y'all. And if the voter fraud goes the way that either party wants, guess who's gonna be out in the streets rioting, looting, and tearing shit up, talking about they don't trust this election? Us, the American citizens. This is why Trump has already put the military on standby. Man, we living in precarious times, y'all. We are living in a real precarious time here in America, man. And again, Miss Kimberly, I got to make sure I go back and check, make sure, because I thought for sure I gave you a wrench. But I see Had and Sons, he's there with a wrench. And if y'all can, man, hit the like button. I'll sit here as long as you all got something for me to talk about, but other than that, I done said what I had to say. I'll end this video right now and go eat this fried turkey wing. Miss Kim, that's you, Miss Kimberly, the one who I talked to earlier today, because I think I might have gave somebody else that wrench, thinking that it was you behind a comment that I saw. I forget well, now it came, well, either way it go. Miss Kim, the one who I talked to earlier today, I thank you for the love, support that you showed. Hit me up on this and let me know. That was you. That means I got to go back now and change it. I gave the wrong person that wrench. So yeah, thank you, and I'm glad by the time this video is over, once this video is over, I'll go back and do it, and then when we come back, go live tomorrow, you will have your moderator's wrench. And again, I like to thank Sister Powell. She done came through for us for a couple of times, you know, with a donation. Quite a few of y'all over the last 5, 6, 7 months has blessed us greatly. And again, we don't like to ask nobody for money, but shit, that's the only way we can do this. Right now, my phone is off due to a glitch in Capital One system. Oh, did y'all see one of these banks? Oh man, we gotta do a show on that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a show on that tomorrow. The banks just got caught money laundering, which we already know. That's what they do. Some of the biggest banks in the world got caught money laundering for drug dealers. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. But anyway, y'all, we're not going to hold y'all up because we know it's Saturday night. And some of y'all got some sexual escapades that y'all want to get to out there at the club. So we're going to let y'all go ahead and be freaky as you want to or do whatever you want to do. But we just going to keep it real, man. No matter what we go through here, man, no matter how bad our situation is, we gonna still come through here, man. Like right now, I'm using the neighbor's Wi-Fi to do this video. It ain't you all's fault. It ain't my neighbor's fault. It's my fault for not being in a better position, you know, or having enough, I guess you could say, credentials behind me to weather this storm through COVID-19. Because I'm used to fixing computers, fixing cell phones, remodeling houses, and people just ain't letting Negroes come into their house right now due to this virus. So I'm stuck. I'm suffering to the point where I'm about to lose my house. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna lose it, but I'm if push comes to shove, I'm gonna gracefully walk away and trust in the Creator to give me something else. But yeah, we thank y'all for y'all support. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to end this video, man. and try to upload it before it gets too late. Um, we really do thank y'all, man, for subscribing to this channel. We do thank y'all for the love and support y'all show us. We really need y'all prayers right now more than anything, but we also need y'all to share these videos. We got to get our subscribers up. Really, man, at one point I had 5,000 subscribers, and YouTube took 4,000 of them away. Actually, they took over 4,000 of our subscribers away about 10 months ago. They took 4,000 subscribers from us, and they will not let us. They won't let us be great. So this is why I have to ask you all to keep sharing these videos. Make sure you are getting the notifications. Make sure that you are subscribed, because again, they unsubscribed almost 4,000, over 4,000 of our subscribers at one point. I guess because I cuss a little too much or whatever, or maybe people are unsubscribing because I cuss too much. But no matter what I do or what I say, I'm always bring y'all what I believe is closest to the truth as possible. My whole objective is not to make you believe what I want you to think. No, my objective is just to create a dialogue. Because you cannot come up with a reasonable solution unless you talk to each other. Aren't we seeing that in Congress? Congress right now can't come up on a stimulus package for the millions of people who are suffering behind this virus because they refuse to talk to each other. In order to get an understanding, you got to talk, man. And that's what we try to do at The Real News Behind the News. So again, we're not going to hold y'all up. Y'all share these videos. Please, man, hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe button, and make sure that you hit the bell to get the notifications. You got to hit that bell. And if you're not getting the notifications after you hit that bell, then you all will agree, because I had quite a few of you all say that even though y'all did all these things, hit the like, the subscribe, and notification, it's the be quiet, girl. Be quiet, little big head girl. That little pretty girl. That child over there. But even though we have all these people, man, telling us every day that we're not getting the notifications, in some cases over 24 hours after we do these videos. And I'm not trying to just say YouTube singling me out. No, YouTube is singling out anybody right now that does not go along with the general narrative, the government's talking point, or the media establishment talking point. I'm going to show y'all some more games and I'm going to end it. Do y'all know that Mark Zuckerberg is saying that he's going to suspend a lot of you all Facebook account on November the 3rd? If this election it descends into chaos, Facebook right now is already said that they're going to suspend anybody account that puts out a narrative outside of what the mainstream or the mainstream talking point narrative is. Man, we in some George Orwell 1984 type shit. Man, if y'all never read any book in your life, go and read George Orwell's 1984. You got to realize who George Orwell was and what that book was really about. George Orwell, his father was a member of the British oligarchy over there in Europe. His father was there with the kings and queens and all these big political leaders and business tycoons. And George Orwell, as a young child, saw the game plan that they had created. And you can see 1984 actually coming to manifest in 2020. I suggest y'all go and read that book. Hey, y'all, we're going to end this video. Please hit that like button, share it. This was okay, Miss Kimberly. I gotta go back and give you that wrench because I really feel bad because I just gave somebody a wrench and I don't know who it was, and I gotta take it back from them, unfortunately, and give it to you because you reached out to us. Just that when y'all reach out to me, man, just commenting on these videos, or especially like with Sister Powell, come out of her pocket and give whatever she can. That shit really means a lot to me, man, because again, I be getting disenfranchised sometimes, man. I be like, fuck it. What's the point, bruh? YouTube is censoring. Chai, sit down. I'll let you out in a second. Do not interrupt my video no more, little pretty girl. But anyway, though, I be getting disheartened sometimes, man. I be want to give up, you know. But I can't give up because I know a lot of y'all like what I do. A lot of y'all really depend on me to give y'all a alternative point of view as to what we are being told by the mainstream media. Mary Israel, hey, that Mary Israel. Now, hey, Mary Israel, you have been another one that have blessed us mightily. You know you got a wrench, ma'am. You know you got a wrench. Not only do you have a wrench, you can get the address to the house and come over and eat Sunday dinner, because there was a couple of times where you literally stepped up, stood up, and blessed us mightily. And we truly thank you, Mary Israel. So that means I gotta go back and look at all my moderators. And I know Anthony Watson, Had Night and Sons, and a couple of other y'all are going to keep y'all wrench, but I got to make sure Mary Israel get a wrench and Miss Kimberly Williams get a wrench, because if nothing else, just you all spiritual support, you all prayers have lifted me up, man, and kept me in the game. When I really want to give this, I be want to give up. Like right now, like I say, I got a bloody tap into my neighbor's Wi-Fi right now. And again, this here is my fault, because I had to trade banks. I had to go tell them folks at Varo, that Varo bank, man, y'all get the fuck on. I had to literally cancel that bank account. And then when I did it, you know, I have automatic bill pays, and I did not specify what dates or whatever, some bills, and my phone got turned. Little shit like that. Born enslaved. Tell us something the media won't. Tell us something that the media won't. I'm glad I'm able to catch a stream finally. Hey, I'm glad that you were able to catch it, because again, YouTube, and it's not like I'm just the smartest or the most dangerous enemy to YouTube, but YouTube is a part of a system. Do y'all realize who actually owns YouTube? Jeff Bezos. What else does he own? He owns Amazon. All these things that you thinking that you have a choice in choosing to look at or whatever, it's manufactured. It's a manufactured choice. Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg are going to be the ones who, Zuckerberg just came out again and told you that he's going to censor your Facebook pages if this election doesn't come out the way that they think it should. These folks continue to censor my page, my followers, my subscribers, you know, on a day-to-day basis. Let me see. What do you think about the celeb Shaq Barkley speaking out on Breonna Taylor? Remember I did that video about 2 months ago when I told y'all the city of Lexington, Kentucky was going to use the fact that her boyfriend shot at the police, even though he did the right thing, because he didn't know. It was a no-knock warrant, meaning they probably did what they did. Police, boom, kicked the door in. They had to announce themselves as the police, but the way they do it, they knock police while they kicking your door in. All he heard was a noise, his door being kicked in, he fired. They used that. I mean, I'm going to be real, to an extent, Shaq and Charles Barkley was right. I told you this was going to happen. They used the fact that he was actually defending his home against them. That's really what they used the law against them folks, man, to keep anybody from being held responsible and accountable. But what we need to be talking about is Ben Crump. I like dude, I got respect for him, but he's nothing more than a fucking ambulance chaser. He got them a $12 million settlement. And everybody like, well, his family got paid. But guess what? The family got paid. Who got to pay that money? Neither one of them 3 police officers. The taxpayers of Lexington, Kentucky got to pay for that $12 million settlement. So the police got away scot-fucking-free. And they used the fact that her boyfriend shot at them first, bro. I told y'all this was going to happen. I mean, again, I know I'm great. Sometimes I just want to make love to myself. That shit sound gay. But sometimes I just want to hug and kiss myself. Speaking of media, I'm the only one sick or tired of seeing and hearing Tory Lane and Meg Thee Stallion. Oh my God. I don't even listen to it. I can't really even go on it. Meg Thee Stallion. I'm gonna just say it like this. If that's the kind of shit that we allow our daughters and grown women listen to and allow their daughters to listen to, ma'am, those women that like Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B and like that trash ass music that they're putting out, congratulations, because you are undercover stripper whore. I'm gonna just be real. And no offense to anybody that's watching it, but if you like that shit there, man, I have a problem taking you serious because that is part of the destruction of our culture. When you got motherfuckers telling us that a Hispanic motherfucker named Cardi B, who ain't never really been black, all she did was hung around with other black strippers and sold coochie with other black strippers. And they got her as our political champion. They got Cardi B on the interviewing Joe Biden. Why they didn't have Cornel West? You know what I'm saying? Or one of these real what's the black lady name? I forget her name. She'd have been. Why they don't allow real black people? They give you these entertainers because that's what we look up to. They are gods in the eyes of black people. So anybody that deals with Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, who is that Tory, whatever, I really don't get off into that because that shit is tabloid news. I'm not the kind of person. I know a lot of people, they capitalize off it. Man, you got people right now that probably make $3,000-$4,000 a week just talking about tabloid shit. Y'all notice I don't really talk about that tabloid shit? I don't talk about shit that really try to get you emotional so that you can come back the next day and look at my page just so I can keep you emotionally stoked. I'm trying to give you facts about shit that really affects your day-to-day life, bruh. So that's why I do what I do at The Real New Behind New. I really don't do it for likes and shares, but I do be needing the shares and the likes and the thumbs up so that I can get my page up there in the stratosphere where people can say, well, hey, we want to hear what this dude here got to say about the election. That's why I be loving y'all comment. Anyone else who know why the woman found dead at LSU hospital and hidden? Anyone else want to know? Well, wait a minute, I didn't know about that. Why security cameras weren't even mentioned, no investigation. Hey, you got to get in touch with me, Born and Slade, about that. Yeah, you got to get in touch with me about that because I really need to know that. But unfortunately, again, right now we're limited again as to what way we could do these videos because of mishap with, and that was on my fault. But Capital One took some money out and left me stuck. So if I do a video tomorrow in response after I go back and read you all comments, that didn't make the news here in Houston. What didn't make the news, Sister Paula? All right, let me go back and listen. Look at some of y'all. And I'm the one that start here to talk. Yeah, I heard about it, and I really didn't give a fuck about it the first day after I heard it. Because, again, all those things are distraction. Black people have more important things to be listening to than some of these entertainers. Like this week, all over my Facebook, everybody talking about Offset and Cardi B getting a divorce. And I'm like Big Worm off Friday. What the fuck that got to do with me? I'm sitting around here trying to figure out how I'm going to keep my home. How I'm going to keep the lights on before I do have to get kicked out of here. How I'm going to pay my phone bill, man. I'm sitting around here worried about that, and Negroes sitting around here talking about Cardi B and Offset. What the fuck that got to do with anything that any of us deal with in real life? Them folks live in a fantasy that they're portraying in the media to keep us distracted from asking real questions. Fuck Cardi B. I want to know, why is it that Donald Trump saying that this shit gonna get so bad? They probably gonna have to call the military. No cameras, born enslaved. Her car was found in the parking lot and her body hidden somewhere in LSU. Oh, we gotta talk about that. When was this? Born enslaved. When was this up there at LSU? I need to know about this because this is something that's new. You bringing me some real news. Because ain't nobody on the mainstream media even saying nothing about that. We need to talk about that. Yeah, we need to talk about that. Somebody's, let me go back and read that. You said somebody up at LSU. Anyone else want to know why a woman found dead at LSU hospital and hidden? Why the security cameras weren't even mentioned? No investigation problem. And yet you kind of right because guess what? I know LSU, auctioneers or whatever, they probably got thousands of cameras, or well, hundreds of cameras, because that's what I used to do. I used to install these cameras and burglar alarms and stuff like that in a lot of these buildings, and I helped install camera systems in a lot of these casinos when they were first building. So I know a hospital of that magnitude, especially state-run, got cameras everywhere. So yeah, we need to talk about that. Let's see. Shreveport, Louisiana, police say Shreveport woman that's been missing since last. Oh yeah, that's you talking about the white chick that found dead inside. Oh my God, that's a new story. I'm finna go do research on that right now. So that's what happened. That you talking about the white girl who they were talking about that was missing over the last few days. Well, they said for that it came out in the mainstream news 2 days that she was missing, and now it come to find out that she was from Shreveport, and they found her body at LSU. There's a form from the CDC that helps to stop eviction. I ain't worried about these folks. This really what's going on. I was supposed to be trying to rent this house to buy it. But the owner of this house, he owned this house and a house up the street. I remodeled both of these houses from top to bottom. He gave me an opportunity. Well, due to COVID, things slowed down for everybody. My economics got shut down. And he sold the house to a new owner. This new owner, let me show you how fucked some people live. This new owner says he only wants people that getting Section 8 in his houses, and he's wanting to go up now on the rent almost $150. And I'm like, man, you must be out your goddamn mind. You think I'm finna pay you $650, man, for a 2-bedroom house in this neighborhood when the average house over here is really only worth about $35,000 to $40,000? I can go buy a house and that for $8,000, man, fix that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm gonna have to play that role with him when he come talking about, well, do you have the money that we agreed upon it? No, sir. But I got some advice for you. Get the fuck on until after January. Until after December, when this mandate that Donald Trump said you can't kick nobody out because of COVID. And what I'm saying, I'm be like, I'm be coughing. You can't kick me out because of COVID. Man, get the fuck on. Now, I'm not finna try to take advantage of this, but now you're not finna kick me out. I mean, I've been here almost 6 years now, bro. My son and I've been here for 6 years, bro. And I don't have a problem with paying you $450 a month until the end of December. But you're not finna put me out my home, man. Put me in the motherfucking streets just because you want somebody in here on Section 8. Why is it that the same people that always talking about people on welfare are pieces of shit, but they capitalizing on welfare, you know what I'm saying, through Section 8? These rentals around here, we having a problem with that in Shreveport because a lot of these people will not let you buy these houses. They would rather rent them out on Section 8 because they know they get guaranteed money every month. It ain't no secret, because the truth is what it is. Let them come with that bullshit. I'm not finna go nowhere until I get my shit together. You're not just finna come put me on my house, tell me I got 3 weeks. Man, you got 3 minutes to get the fuck out my face with that nonsense. Y'all excuse me for cussing, but the truth is what it is. Petition LSU cover up patient abuse. Yeah, I read about a lot of that, and then I've been talking to some people about it. And you gotta realize my sister is probably one of the head nurses in the state of Louisiana, and she told me some shit that go on in the neonatal ward that will make you cry. So if you having babies up there at LSU, where it's oxygen now, y'all be careful. If something happened to your baby, man, and they just come and give you a generic excuse, well, it was a breathing malfunction. No, don't believe that shit. I always ask questions. Yeah, we know it's a lot go on up there, because that hospital ain't nothing but a training academy. A lot of people come up deceased, man, because they're being used as guinea pigs in a lot of cases. Yeah, LSU is one of the top training hospitals in the country, but here in Louisiana especially. Man, I love y'all coming. Y'all got me sit up here longer than what I had planned. Hold on a second. Screw it, might as well go a little bit longer. We're going to look into that little situation a little bit more. Born enslaved, and whatever information you can give me on that, I would be more than welcome to sit down with you and talk about it, because yeah, there's a lot that's going on. I'm gonna tell you something else. Willis Knighton is worse than LSU. Willis Knighton have killed more people than COVID, AIDS, herpes, and the flu combined just this year, bro. I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but yeah, that's really what it is. Willis Knighton is fucked up there. You know, my uncle went up there, man, for a simple surgery. And I know my uncle, even though he was well in age, he didn't die of no motherfucking blood clot, no heart attack. It was something that happened up there. Too many people died at Willis Knighton. But again, man, y'all got me way off subject. That's why I like my subscribers, man, because y'all be keeping me on point. Again, y'all hit that like button. If y'all can, hit the cash out, man, because really, I'm going to just be real. We need to get this money to get this phone back on, because I was supposed to be calling my son to try to make arrangement. Some kind of arrangement. Again, I ain't going to just tell all my business, but I got a lot of shit going on, man. And right now, I need the help from my subscribers. Also, I got a bunch of computers in there that was donated to me the other day. I'm going to fix them all up and make me one supercomputer. But I need to get a couple of memory chips and a couple of, I got a hard drive that I'm already using. But we can use the donation. And with the computer, see, it'll go back to like when I used to do my radio show and my Facebook page, where I'm able to read you all every morning. I had a little, on my radio show, I was able to go down every morning and read to you all the news articles, the major news articles every day, and explain to you. That's the way we want to get back to at the Real News Behind News. But right now, we need you all's help. We can accept any donation you got. Really, we just accept prayers. But right now, we do need financial donations. So go ahead and hit the cash out. But hey, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I gotta. Oh yeah, it's 10 o'clock. There's a couple of things I need to try to do. I gotta go ahead and actually, I just not too long ago got back home. I need to go in here and fix me some dinner. But I guarantee you all, I don't make promises, but I will guarantee you all, tomorrow I'll bring you all two videos. I'll bring you one video before I bring each main video. I'll bring you a video to let you know what time we're going to do it. Because as right now, my schedule is free tomorrow. And I can bring y'all the real news behind news. I do computer phone work if you need it. Hey, that's what I do. Actually, man, that's what I do. I went to Virginia College over there and got, certified IT. But even in that, man, right now, it's kind of hard for me to, get a lot of business because they got it now. Even with the iPhones, you can't even open them motherfuckers up. You got to have certain tools. And I be trying to tell people, if you want me to work on your iPhone, as soon as I open it up, you done voided your warranty on it. So even that business is getting hard to do here in Shreveport because you got these people that coming from overseas now at these corner stores. They're able to do it way cheaper than what I would do it. So, not making excuses, but I do the best I can, man. I do what God allows me to be able to do. But again, y'all, hey, hit the share button, hit the like button. I enjoy y'all conversation, and what I'm going to do, try to comment on KTBS site with the computer with a phone. They don't allow citizens to come in. I'm going to show y'all something about KTBS and give y'all some real game. Rick Rowe. Everybody love Rick Rowe, don't you? Guess what? KTBS basically had to try to pay me off. They suspended Rick Rowe behind a beef that he and I got into on my Facebook page, where this man comes into my inbox and try to lecture me on race relations. Now again, Rick Rowe, he was cool about it. You know what I'm saying? But at that one point, when I go back, y'all go follow me on Facebook, y'all know what I'm saying. I went the fuck off on him because first of all, you all just fired a black lady for doing the same goddamn thing that Rick Rowe just did to me, and y'all were gonna let it pass, and I put him on blast. Don't y'all know KTBS suspended Rick Rowe for 30 days, then he came over here, they tried to pay me out with about $3,000-$4,000. I didn't take the $3,000-$4,000. I didn't take the money, but I told him, well, my son need this. So basically, my son capitalized off. That's just me. Because I don't believe in taking money from just anybody. Because if you take money, whoever you take money from, a lot of times, they're going to try to control your message. So this is why, another reason why I have problems, and I don't get the advertisers that I could be getting, because they're going to tell me, well, I'm willing to give you $500 for this, but you can't say this no more. Then that means that it's no longer my message, it's your message. And that's not what we do here at the Real News Behind the News. Again, y'all finna go ahead and end this video. I'm gonna go back and read over all y'all comments, and they're gonna give me a base to bring back tomorrow's subject. To everybody that's looking at this now or after the fact, please leave a comment as to what you would like me to hear talk about tomorrow. Because I know the first thing tomorrow we're gonna have church, and I'm gonna tell you about my beliefs in the Creator. I'm not an atheist, but I damn sure don't believe in Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism. I don't believe in none of these organized religions. I'll be on tomorrow again. I'm born a slave. And Miss Kim, I'm going to go back and give you that wrench too. I think I got 3 more wrenches available. And you and Miss Mary, y'all going to get those 2 of those 3. But y'all leave y'all comments, man. Hit the like button, please, if you can. Hit the Cash App. But most importantly, share these videos with your family and friends, man. Help us to get our viewers up, our subscribers up. Because that's going to be the most important thing that helps us get over this hump. Good night, Sister Powell. And good night to all everybody else here. Y'all pray for me. I pray for you. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for the support and love again. Y'all be blessed. Word of God ministry. I gotta say this again. I can show you some shit about that pastor over there. This pastor here got more black people in his church than half the black churches in Shreveport got. And his daughter got a room full of racist ass paraphernalia. The platinum agenda. Hey, Miss Mary, we gonna talk about that tomorrow. Hey, Sister Flora, we gonna talk about that platinum agenda too tomorrow. I'm glad you brought that up because I could have talked about that a little bit earlier tonight. I'm glad you brought that on my mind. And again, in reading your comments, I'm gonna go down and do my little. Cause y'all know I don't have no script. Normally when I do this shit, that's why I be running on and sometimes I be spinning off the other subjects. I don't have a script. I just bring this shit to y'all real and raw. Excuse me again. I'm going to also try to stop cussing. I'm going to try my best to stop cussing, but it's hard as fuck to stop cussing, man. Shit, you know, it's hard for me to stop saying nigga. I said nigga 17 times before breakfast this morning. Just talking to the dogs. Anyway, I'm going to talk to y'all in the morning. If y'all can, hit the Cash App, but most importantly, share, like, and make sure you subscribe and get notifications. Until y'all see me in the morning, this your boy Rod Thomas Jr. saying, may y'all have a wonderfully blessed and prosperous night. Be blessed, y'all.